Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. You tuning in to Sev Lokes Hotels. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to it, man. So lately, I've been getting notifications from the Trash No Jumper show, and it's interesting because I used to watch them when I didn't really know how their get down was, right? And then, AD, and then they had Terrell and Smack and all them dudes, they did their thing. They were one of the reasons why I watched them more because sometimes they would have interesting interviews. But since, No Jumper and, Adam 22, the bum, the buster, kind of did them dirty, I kind of just, had to unsub them. Because after that, it seemed like that show just hit rock bottom and they were doing anything for content. It didn't matter how destructive the content was. It didn't matter who it was hurting. It didn't matter how the viewers took it. Adam 22, he prostitutes himself for views, bro. He prostitutes his wife for a little bit of pocket change. Such a despicable man, bro. Like, he glorifies the detrimental aspect of politics. Young fools dying in the hood, and drill time. He hired all these gangbangers, and shame on some of these gangbangers for even putting down everything they're for to go on these shows for a little bit of change, to tout politics and make their cars look like it's just a joke. It used to be a sacred ground when it came to politics, and now everybody gets on camera and just glorifies fools that are supposed to be pioneers of neighborhoods and fools that are supposed to know better. They get on and they put it in front of the public for the public to see what politicking is supposed to be. And that's why the code is so trash, because there's no consequences to that. I just seen some stuff with they bring somebody on their platform, and he's basically saying somebody was the reason why Nipsey Hussle said the name and all, bro. Basically snitching to the public. The cops watch this. Like, it's such a terrible look. And basically, bro, they get off on this. Well, Wack100, he's such a fraud too, bro. That fool is just such an irritating person. He's on the show, bro, and he's done some stuff in the past to be hella racial, hella racist, bro, towards Mexicans. And he says he has said a lot of things. And well, there's an individual called LEFTY GUNPLAY. LEFTY GUNPLAY, a Sureño putting in work for the Raza when it comes to music, and he got to disrespecting the fool LEFTY GUNPLAY. Disrespecting Mexicanos, bro. And then another dude that's supposed to be an OG Mexican, OG gangster, he starts vouching and saying that there's no talent when it comes to Mexican rappers. Leave it to the blacks. Like, bro, why would you get on camera and disrespect your own people if you're all about your people? But then again, I look at it and I see this fool's an older dude. He's stuck in his ways. He's one of them dudes that say Mexicans shouldn't rap. He's one of them dudes that say, hey, you need to, cut your head bald. Like, that mindset is so played out. So he don't like the Mexican homies rapping. He don't like the essays rapping, and saying that they're all garbage. Leave it to the black fools. That's kind of crazy, bro, because that's just a stereotype. maybe these dudes found an outlet to get them out the hoods, and that's what I take from Lefty Gunplay, is that he's never had none in his life. He finally finds an outlet not to go back to prison, and you got an older dude knocking him, bro, and he's supposed to be an older Mexican fool. Instead of congratulating him and be like, bro, good, do good for yourself, or you could take your moms out the hood. He's over here disrespecting, and Wack 100 played off of that. And my thing about this whole situation irritates me because everybody that knows politicking from the West Coast knows that there's a lot of tension between black folks and Mexicans, right? They've done had racial wars, bro. They done had a lot of bodies drop because of them racial wars. And you got people trying to bridge the gap between people that are going through the same struggle, black and brown. They're going through the same struggle in the neighborhoods, homie. And you got these people that, push these narratives to separate. Homie said he was never gonna sign a southern rapper because he don't mess with them because of the destruction that war has become. But over the years, they've called truces where OGs have come together and they put their differences aside, bro, and they've got their neighborhoods that were going to war to actually just settle down the war and shake on it. And there hasn't been as much bloodshed. But when you bring this to the front line again, after all that stuff has been welded back together and people are going on with their lives, you're pushing a whole ethnic group in a corner, bro. You're basically doing what you say you hate, being racist, bro, against the Rasa and the essays, bro. And you only could push somebody into a corner. You guys need to think, bro, especially Wack 100 being from California in the streets. Like, is that funny? People are dying behind these racial wars, bro? Because them words will cause a whole war, and he won't even be on the front line. He'll be in his house safe, bro, while other people are fighting this war, dying, homie. So big shout out to Lefty Gunplay, homie. If you find a hobby and it's really working for you, don't let nobody knock your hobby and something that you have a passion for, especially if you're being conducive to it. And don't let these hater ass fools get you down in your walk. You know what I'm saying? He probably not gonna watch this, but if he was, that's what I would tell him, bro. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a real genuine youngster. He really has a love for music, and he's been to the penitentiary, bro. He's done time. He's gave his time out to the system and lost time. So he's out here trying to make a change. I don't see nothing wrong with him, man. Big shout out to Lefty Gunplay and all the rest of you fools that just love to get clout and attention off of negativity and toxic. Shame on you guys, man. Shame on you guys. You know what it is. Your boy Seb. Let's go.